Okay, so this is Thursday, April 3rd, 2025. I was up kind of late last night, kind of on a roll, but I think I got it to go through all the layers, abbreviated, but all of them. Let's give it a try. Maybe. There we go. And this one. Okay, I think we did 2 sectors just because it goes faster, just to make sure it all works. And then we're only going to do 3 layers to make sure the code completes. I'm going to pick our starting point to be the origin. And there's our grid. All right, I'm going to have to resize. Hang on. All right, just for this, we'll leave it. That's kind of going to be too big, but. So there's first layer, and then it's propagated, and that's propagated, and then it's put down here. We're going to continue on to layer 2, which is this circle. So now this circle, it should pick this point, and then it should pick this point. So it drew a circle there, propagated it to here, and it also put it down on this layer. And now it is doing sector 2, which should be this point here, 180. And it does that, and then it should propagate it over to here, which it does, and it put it down here. All right, so that's layer 2. On to layer 3, so now we should be working on this layer. And so now it should pick this circle. Right, so it picked this circle, and then it picked this as 0 and drew a circle here, and then the next one, it should pick this, so it should be an overlap, which I have not implemented yet, so it should overlap that middle one. Right, there's that circle. Circle 5 is now going to be an overlap of the center circle. So, and it did that. So now, we're going to work on this circle, and then it's going to be an overlap of the center again. And now sector 2 is going to be this circle, and we're going to pick this point and draw a circle, which it did, and then it's going to move it down there. Okay. Please stop now. Okay, there we go. So now we've completed it. We've done 2 sectors, 3 layers, but you can see my grid work now is kind of, I think what I did was when I was first laying out the grids, I thought the diameter was 1, but it's actually the radius is 1. So I think my scaling is off by a factor of 2. I have to go back and check that. But yeah, so I still have to, do that, and then I have to do checking for duplicates and things like that. But anyways, I'm pretty excited. Lots of interesting stuff. Still about 700 lines of code.